Hello, Meoni here, and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV, starting off our Media Tour 2021 coverage. This then the first video introducing the rest. Basically make sure that you are basically ringing the bell and that you're subscribed to make sure that these videos go into your sub box. There is a limit on how many videos can be placed into a subscription box. So it's worth actually checking back and just clicking on the video tab and seeing if I've uploaded anything new. There will be a lot of videos going out over today and the next few days to do with the media tour. Basically, it's an incredible opportunity that I am very grateful for from Square Enix to be able to have been included in the media tour, and I've managed to cover quite a few things that my viewer base actually requested. I left a couple of posts asking people to suggest content, and I've managed to cover the majority of things that were highest voted at least. So I hope people are happy with what I've put together here. It's taken a lot of time and effort and a lot of sleepless nights. A few things going into this though before we start unveiling things. All of the content for all of those videos are subject to change. They are development build, and as such that footage is not to be taken as a finalization of the finished product. So if there are any bugs or slight weird things like text or titles or graphical bugs or sound glitches, those things are not representative of the final thing, and it's still undergoing a lot of development. That being said, we also have the limitation of only being able to display 45 minutes of actual in-game footage that I recorded for you. 45 minutes has been given to every creator. Essentially, that's the limit. Now, bear in mind, I recorded about 8 hours of footage. That's obviously quite a tricky thing to do. 45 minutes has made me really sort of narrow down what I wanted to make videos on. So the way around this as well is we've included stills, which don't count towards that runtime, as well as other footage from stuff we already have in the game. And the tooltips themselves, actually, the new tooltips do not count towards that runtime either. So whilst the video might have 1 minute 53 of footage in it, for example, it will likely be still 5 to 10 minutes long in duration, with the discussion and the pictures, screen grabs from the video themselves like stills, as well as tooltip information. So that's how we're going to cover this to the full extent. The footage I have chosen to go for should be quite delightful, I think you'll agree, and obviously whilst we are limited to 45 minutes, I have made sure to choose topics that I think would be an interest to the majority of my viewer base. Many people in the media tour, the people that went, will be doing videos over the next day or two, or even week, featuring many different things, including in-depth class discussions. Whilst I'm not a master of every single class, I have focused on the things I am good at, which is healers, specifically Sage, and a few other bits like Summoner and so forth. You'll see basically what we get to. But for things like full in-depth job guides and things, how they currently are in Endwalker, you're probably best off going to many of the several other people who will be doing the same content. I decided to look at all of the cool stuff that would interest my audience, as well as a few bits of those jobs as well. I think I've done a fairly decent job. I took a lot of time to prepare for this, and I hope that people feel the same way, and I do apologize in advance if we neglect to cover something that anybody had in their mind. But of course there are various limitations on what we had access to in the media tour, as well as what we could what we could actually show in any length of time. When it comes to long periods of videos, whilst I would personally love to upload hours of looking at zones and doing A ranks and all sorts of things that we got up to, I would say that that's not really possible, because it would waste time that we could use that footage elsewhere. So I do apologize for that, but these are the limitations I had to stick to, and hopefully you're understanding of that. I have a fantastic interview with Naoki Yoshida, the producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV. That's definitely something that you're going to enjoy, hopefully, so feel free to watch that. Lots of interesting questions were asked. Myself and fellow content creator Shenpai were included in that, in our duo interview, and it was an absolute pleasure. Shenpai was asking really good questions, and I think I contributed as well. So again, thank you so much for the suggestions of things that you would like answers to. We did cover a lot of those, and yes, we covered the Vieira question before anyone asks. So yes, there's that to look forward to, as well as all sorts of other exciting things. I am over the moon. Overall, though, I will say the media tour was absolutely astonishing. The quality of just what we had to experience, as well as the team members as well. Everyone from Square Enix and all other invested parties were absolutely the most wonderful people I could have hoped to be involved with. Very professional, very friendly, and incredibly funny as well in some places. It was very nice. I felt at home, and this being my first media tour, I was incredibly happy, grateful, thankful, and surprised, honestly. So as you all see throughout a lot of the footage, I'm quite giddy about this. I had a very positive experience, and it's all thanks to people like yourself that watch the videos day in, day out, and put up with my terrible sense of humor and my sporadic upload schedules. But it's all been worth it, and I will continue to do my absolute best far into the future of covering this wonderful game that we all love and are passionate about. But yes, please enjoy all of the content that's on this channel, but also across many of the other content creators that were privileged to be included in the media tour. I'm sure they will scratch an itch if I do not. Much love, everyone. Enjoy, and I'll see you all in, well, the next few videos. Bye-bye.